Hey everybody! I hope you're having an amazing day, month, year. I hope you're having it and it's great. I'm having a pretty good week because Paramore are back! Excuse how my hair looks, no afro today because tomorrow's wash day, but also because I've been working a lot on new jewelry pieces. If you didn't know, I have a jewelry business called Turtle Girl Jewels, and I am making a bunch of new pieces for spooky season, Halloween, as well as for this herbal gathering that I'm going to this weekend. So yeah, don't mind the look. But also, if you see me eating, I'm eating some pasta for lunch, and yeah, let's get into it. So yesterday, Paramore came back, and it's the best thing to happen all year. All year, okay? This year's been a pretty not bad year, to be honest, but this just made it extra better. Okay, so Paramore are back, and they released their single, This Is Why. And for a while, like, Paramore have been trolling us for a while. That's all I can say. Paramore have really been on the troll factor for a hot minute, and I'm loving every second of it, okay? Every second of it. And so yesterday, they did the ultimate troll thing by telling us that there was going to be this music video premiere on YouTube at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Time, 11:30 Pacific Time. And basically, they told us that. And all of us Paramore fans, first of all, Paramore has a Discord. So yeah, they have a Discord now. And so we've all been in the Discord, like, chatting it up about Paramore stuff. And so that's kind of how we found leaks to Paramore stuff. There's been leaks to other Paramore songs on, like, TikTok and stuff. It's been a whole mystery, right? And for me, I was like, Hayley Williams, if you don't know, put out an album in 2021 called Flowers for Vases, and it was a really, really good album. But during that whole process leading up to the album, Hayley was doing all of the mystery stuff. All the, like, mystery, hidden, like, follow the clues type of stuff to figure out, the lead single. And I was over here like, okay. So then when Paramore were hinting that they were putting out a new single soon, I was like, great, that's awesome, we love it. And they were like, but we're going to make you work for it. We're going to put out all these clues and everything, and you're going to have to figure it out. And I was like, now Paramore. I was already under the assumption, because you came out in January with the picture of you guys in the studio. And as far as last year, you guys had been hinting at the fact that you were working on stuff. And so when you put out the picture of you guys in the studio early in the year, I was so excited. I was like, y'all are back. And there was just so many things that were coming out about how you guys were coming back, and there were so many things talking about, like, touring and, like, all these different things, right? And so I was under the assumption that you guys were going to come back in May. Past few projects that you've done have been in May, have been in the spring. So I was like, okay, we're going to get a spring release, then we're going to get a tour in the summer, and then it's going to do some more touring in the fall. It's going to be great, which I have to say, this is a side tangent, but it has everything to do with what's going on. You scalpers suck. I hate you. Because how am I supposed to get Paramore tickets at all ever? Okay? If you don't know, Paramore are going on tour this fall, starting in October. And look, all of us Paramore fans were, like, so excited. We were like, we're going to get tickets. We're going to go to a show. First of all, Paramore weren't really touring on the East Coast like they should have, which annoyed me. So they were like, let me put a city tour date on the list. And I was like, okay. And so I was like, maybe I'll get a New York City tour ticket. Do you know that I didn't even get a chance to do that because scalpers decided to buy all the tickets? And they've been doing that with every single leg of the tour minus festivals. They've just been buying all the tickets, and then they put them on the internet for astronomical prices. And I'm over here like, Paramore, you gonna do something about it? So they tried to do something about it for New York. Didn't work. I didn't get a ticket. I am crossing my fingers that I get to see them after the album comes out, which comes out in February, by the way. And I really want to get tickets to a show next year because I'm under the impression that and I'm manifesting this, that I'm finally going to go to a Paramore show in 2023. And it's going to happen. I'm manifesting it now because I need to. It's way, way, way overdue. Also, side note, to my Instagram community, to my Twitter community, to my TikTok community, I am sorry in advance, but there's just nobody like Paramore. And so just prepare to get sick of me. Prepare to get sick of me.
Paramore's back. Paramore's back. We've got new music. They're going on tour, and they just announced an album. Paramore's back. Paramore's back.
Because every other post is going to be about Paramore for the next 6 months. And then when the album comes out, it's going to get worse. And then if I eventually get to see them on tour, it's going to be even worse. So just get prepared, please. Just get prepared and just know that it all comes with love. Because, again, and I've said this in other videos, but Paramore and Hayley Williams and the whole band, Taylor York, Zach Farrow, y'all have really got me through some times, baby, times. And I'll never really be able to repay you. So the most I can do is just enjoy myself by listening to your music. And you're happy, I'm happy, the world is happy, life is life, and we love it. So anyways, let's actually get into the song. So this is why. This is why. This is why I don't leave the house. Oh, why? This is why. So I'm under the impression that this is an introverted anthem, right? Because the whole entire song is about staying in the house. It's about not going outside. It's about being at home. It's about living the last 3 or 4 years that we've been living in the house because of the pandemic. And so we, as a collective, have had to stay in the house to protect ourselves from COVID. And so we've all been in the house. And now it's 2022. The pandemic is still happening, just so everybody knows, because I know there's a lot of people out there that think it's over, and it's not. Take it from somebody who had COVID back in July. I know the pandemic's not over, and I've had friends who had it very recently, and my sister's had it, and it's like, so it's not over yet. Don't ever think it is. Please wear your masks indoors. Do whatever you want outside, but indoors, wear your mask. Specifically if you're around a lot of people. But in general, because it'll help you. But that's another plug. That's another thing. Okay. But that's basically what we're talking about in the song. We're talking about being inside during the pandemic. And now living in this world in 2022 where things are just weird. And there's this thing that Hayley said. Not a direct quote. But this is basically what she said. She basically was like, you know, we lived this time in the past 3 to 4 years inside because of this pandemic and all the things that have dealt with that. And you would think that because of the pandemic, we would all come out of that space where we had to like mandatorily live in the house and stay in the house, that we would all come out of it nicer, kinder people. We're not nice. We're not kind. Specifically here in the States. But all around the world in general. But specifically here in the States, we are not nice. We are not kind. We do not look out for people. We always are fighting with somebody on the internet. We are always being rude to people. It is just our disposition as Americans. And it's sad because, I mean, clearly that's what the country was built on. You know? It was built on that kind of mentality. So it's no surprise that we act this way, but it's sad that we do. So it's like, you know, Hayley's basically like, you know, I wish people would act right. And I'm like, I know, me too, but you know, they don't. And it's like, she also said that, you know, the world has basically gone through this pandemic and it's going through catastrophic climate change, which is happening every day. And she didn't say this, but I know it's something Hayley's probably thinking. We've also gone through extreme racism, which is happening like all the time anyways. But you know, we survived 2020 with all of that. We survived 2020 with the pandemic. We survived a lot of things. And this, you know, coming out of the pandemic, which we're still in, remember, but coming out of like that mandatory stay in the house pandemic into this new world where the climate is messy and, you know, racism is still happening and, you know, people are just not nice or kind or whatever, you know, it's like, why come out of the house? Why even leave the house when you can stay in the house and you don't have to deal with these crazy people? And I personally agree as an introvert. I've already said it. This is an introvert's anthem because we are staying in the house. As an introvert myself, I can say that I spend about 80% of my time in the house. And it just is what it is. I'm an introvert. What do you want from me? You know what I mean? So I really love the song. It's very post-punk. It's very classic rock. It's very got soul tendencies in it, specifically in Hailey's voice. It still has that very much that funk vibe from After Laughter, but it also has like a muted down kind of funk, if that makes sense. Like if After Laughter was rainbows, then This Is Why is very much muted down tones. You know what I mean? Like sepia tone kind of. And but yeah, of course I love the song. I've been waiting for this for 5 years. Okay, we all have. 5 years since Paramore put out music. We have gotten like Half Noise stuff and, you know, Hailey solo stuff, and that's been really great, and we have survived off of that. But to have the entire band back is just an incredible thing, and I'm just so excited for the rest of this year and next year and for the album to come out. It's only 10 songs, which seems short for a Paramore record, but it is what it is. Any Paramore music is good Paramore music, and that's all that matters. Shout out to all the Paramore fans. And also, it just came out in an interview that Hailey and Taylor are together. Hailey Williams and Taylor York are a couple. And you want to know something? I already knew that. Why? I think I knew it as far back as like After Laughter. But specifically during the making of Petals for Armor, when Taylor was helping Hailey on that record, he did something that was extremely sweet. He recorded a song, or he got the recording of a song that Hailey's grandfather used to sing. And so Taylor got Hailey's grandfather to sing the song and gave it to Hailey as a present. And that right there solidified everything. She's written songs about him, which she tried to code it, but it didn't work because we all knew it was Taylor in the first place. Okay, Sudden Desire, Taken, Crystal Clear. Like, there are so many songs on Petals for Armor that are just like clues that we all knew were about Taylor. And I love it because, to be honest, I've had a crush on Taylor since I was like 16. And so we love Taylor in this house, okay? He's one of the few people who have done Paramore right, have done Hailey right, who's never left the band, who has been there since day one, and has been a very vital and important part of Paramore and helping to bring Paramore to the forefront and not letting them die. Because there are way too many, if you're a real Paramore fan, you know, there are way too many times in the Paramore world where Paramore could have died. Like, we could have had Paramore die after Brand New Eyes. We could have had Paramore die after Self-Titled. We could have even had Paramore die after After Laughter. Now, I don't really think it would have, but still. The fact that we are getting the same lineup from After Laughter to This Is Why is so amazing, because we have not had that since Brand New Eyes, which, by the way, on the day I'm recording this, September 29th, 2022, it is 13 years since Brand New Eyes came out, and I just want to say happy birthday to Brand New Eyes. It's one of my favorite Paramore records, and I just love it so much. You know, it gave us so much. There are so many songs on that album that I love. Careful, Ignorance, so many. Decode, Playing God, where the lines overlap. All I wanted, oh, so many, so many. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy right now, and I'm gonna be happy for the next, like I said, 6 months, and then I'm gonna be even more happy once the album comes out, and I'm gonna be even more happy if I can actually get to go see them on tour. So screw you, you stupid scalpers. Stop scalping all the tickets. I want to see my band. And yeah, Haley's hair is orange and all is right with the world. And I am just really excited, and I'm so happy that they are back with new music. And I am really excited, and I just can't hold it in. And I'm so giddy. And oh my gosh, Paramore is back! Paramore is back! Okay, well, that's enough for now. Yeah, I will see y'all on the flip side with new news about Paramore, clearly. And until next time, go and stream or buy or whatever you need to do the new single from Paramore, This Is Why, and go get your life. It's very dancey, as always. And it's just a really good single, and you'll love it, and you will be happy. And shout out to all the Black Paramore fans. We are living right now, okay? The blackest thing that could have happened in 2022 just happened. Paramore is back. We love it. And yeah, we love it. Talk to y'all later. Peace.